guys! So, as you can tell, I've got a new filming location. I've moved into my new house at university, so this will probably be my background from now on. I'm sorry about how boring it is. I've yet to put up my pictures and move in properly, so give me a couple of weeks and hopefully it will look a lot prettier and nicer and more interesting. Being back at uni, I am well aware that I'm going to have a lot less time over the next few months to read, so I'm trying to get through as many books as possible. One of the books that I had on my September TBR is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and today I thought I would do a little review of this book for you. If you've not read Gone Girl and are planning to read it or possibly see the film, I'd possibly suggest you don't watch this video because there are going to be major spoilers. Okay, everyone gone that doesn't want to see it? Good. I'm reading Gone Girl because I wanted to read it before the film came out. It was what I expected and at the same time not what I expected. Obviously, Gillian Flynn is basically trying to make you feel a certain way about Amy and Nick from the start of the book up to about the midway point. And it worked. I detested Nick. Everything he did, I just end up hating him more and more and more, and he was so suspicious and so shifty, and I just couldn't not believe that he'd done it. I found myself just suspecting everyone in the book. I thought one of the best calls actually came from my roommate who's also reading it. She said it was Nick's dad, who I thought was a really good shout because obviously he's a complete misogynist, hates women, is a bit mentally unstable, he escapes the day that Amy disappears, and he's known to wander to Amy's house often. So I really suspected him, and then obviously there is just the twist in the middle when you realise Amy has set Nick up. And I was just so mind-blown. I'm sure everyone knows when they read this book, they're just absolutely what? I mean, like, we did suspect Amy was alive and she'd run away, but we never thought she'd fully set Nick up for murder and made it so watertight. The funny thing is, reading the second half of the book, I began to absolutely detest Amy, which is, you know, you expect it. But I didn't really find myself liking Nick anymore. I still hated Nick for things he'd done in Amy's diary entries, which were completely made up. And I know they're made up, but I still was just detesting him because of it. It was just so confusing after the first half of the book. When you read and everything you think, you're like, was that true? Was that a lie? And now I get to the ending, which has a lot of people talking. There are a lot of people who really dislike the ending of the book. I didn't strongly dislike it. I got so angry at Nick because I don't care if she's having a freaking child. Put her in jail, the child's taken into care, and have parents who are like not crazy. Nick's thinking that he can bring up this child better than his father when he's married to Amy is completely insane. It didn't make me dislike the ending because I felt it was in theme with the book that these characters are just so messed up by their parents and by each other in this weird, just ridiculous relationship. But it really angered me because it made Nick seem like this selfish person, that he wanted a kid for him, and everything he said about bringing up a kid right wasn't so he could bring the kid up right, it's so he could show the world that he was better than his dad. People who are unhappy with the ending will be glad to know that it has apparently been changed for the film. So if you enjoyed the book but hated the ending, don't use that as a reason not to see the film, because I think Amy may get her comeuppance in the film, which I would be so happy with. I really wanted to get her comeuppance the Lovely Bones style. If you haven't seen the Lovely Bones and you enjoyed Gone Girl, you would definitely enjoy it. So go watch it or read it. It's really, really gripping. Overall, for all the times the book frustrated me and made me mad and put me on edge, I loved it. It was a 5-star read for me. I just thought it was fantastic. There were so many twists and turns, and some were a little predictable. Like, you could guess that Amy maybe ran away on her own, but I don't think you could ever guess that she set Nick up and she'd set all those people up in her childhood. But that's pretty much it for today. I know I'm not fantastic at reviews. I know I don't talk about all the literature side, and I don't really expand and say how it's like society. I'm just not that kind of person. Let me know what you think of the book or the film below. I think the casting is fantastic for the film, and I'm so excited to watch it. As always, like, comment and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!